I'd like to kind of go there first, and then.
You can buy that single on iTunes and then your new single.
Exactly.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Well, get me in here.
Woo! Turkey's done. That's what I say.
Turkey's done.
Turkey's done. That's a good line.
You can call him Turkey. Job, Turkey.
Yeah, the most interesting thing I'd love to talk about that we can't is the.
You want to know a funny story from Afghanistan?
What?
So we were in Kabul, and it's a little bit more chill there. It's the British base. You're allowed to have beer. Like, you're not allowed to drink the whole time, but you're allowed to have 2 beer.
All right.
You know? So it was so hot. Us girls had to wear, like, just because they have Afghani, like, civvies there that are, like, doing jobs, you had to cover up.
Yeah.
So the commander there said, okay, ladies, we're going to section off an area, like a tent, and you guys can sit there in your bathing suits and they will be like, so nobody can see you.
Yeah.
So we're like, yes, so friggin' hot,
Yeah.
right? So they had drilled us, like, what to do if there's, like, a problem or airstrike, what you grab, whatever, like, flak jacket, helmet, all this jazz, right? So Michelle, Amanda Stott, I'm there, who else was there on that tour?
Diane Chase.
Yeah, so we're all, like, in our bikinis. And of
I got a
course,
visual
You
here.
painted a
perfect
picture.
timing. Sirens go off.
really?
We're like, us girls, we're like, first thing we knew was like, grab your flak jacket and your helmet,
Right.
put them on, and go stand in this line.
Oh,
So
no.
all the guys are there, we're in our bikinis, in the flak jackets, with the helmets. All these like local Afghani guys are like staring at us. We were like mortified. It couldn't have been like worse timing, but it
Yes.
was like, oh jeez.
That's fantastic.
It was definitely would have been a picture. That's for
Plan.
sure.
The airstrike
Yeah.
was fine. All right, guys, they're all in their bathing suits now. Turn on the horn.
Okay, so we've got a lot I want to accomplish here because I haven't gotten anything I want to talk about, but it's all good. All right. Happy Canada Day. It's the Scheetz. That was good. Oh, that was good. Yeah,
Is that the cheap
that's
sheet
not
show?
bad. It's the shit
Sheetz
show.
version.
Here we go. Happy Canada Day. It's the Scheetz Show with Amanda and Tyler, the Wilkinsons, Small Town Pistols. That's the name of the group. We're going to get to some of their music coming up. But I got some more for you here, all right? You know you're Canadian when you have Canadian Tire money in your kitchen drawers.
Mm-hmm.
All right? You also know that Mounties don't always look like that. You know that.
Exactly,
vision.
yep.
You dismiss all beers under 6% as for children and the elderly.
I like that one.
And you guys may be a little young for this, but you know that the Friendly Giant isn't a vegetable product line. The Friendly Giant.
Look up.
Way up.
And
Yes.
the chair for the two to just be cozy.
Yeah, what the heck?
You remember the rooster? What was his name? Rusty the rooster?
Rusty.
Yeah, I think it was Rusty.
So the
What-
chair
what
was
the
this
giraffe's
big, but the
name?
rooster was like
Jerome.
Jerome.
Yeah.
Jerome
He
the
was
giraffe.
like a dinosaur. Like
Yeah.
how big did that giraffe have to be to go all the way up there? Why was he
And-
always stuck in the
and we-
tower?
You know
What
what's
was he
funny
doing
is
there?
I don't know.
we just had a conversation with friends of
about
ours
all
from
of our shows as like
Yes.
kids, the Canadian
friends of ours in a
shows.
band called Tupelo Honey here,
Yeah.
and we actually were just talking about
Just
the
laughing
Friendly
our
Giant
butts
because we were
off.
like,
Hmm.
if that chair
Yeah.
was meant for a human being, how big is that rooster?
It's a giant rooster.
You know what? You guys are familiar with Vegreville? You know where
No.
Vegreville is? Vegreville's got the giant Ukrainian Pasanka egg. That rooster was involved in the making of that egg.
Okay.
He has to be.
We gotta go.
The world's
Check it
largest
out.
Ukrainian Easter egg. You've never seen it?
It's
Nope.
more confusing that the rooster laid the egg now.
Yeah, well, I think
Oh my God.
somehow the rooster was part of that. I don't know. I'm just trying to tie it all in.
Oh, okay.
So, I was trying. Okay, we got a bunch of stuff I want to talk about really quickly. Best story of my life with the Wilkinsons is years ago at the Canadian Country Music Awards. You guys won't remember this, but I remember it. We came into an event and there was a bar that they kind of had for delegates here in Edmonton, and we walk in and they're singing karaoke. And my friend Scott Phillips, who works on Kissin' Country with me as a midday guy, we walk in there, we've had a few happy pops, and they're talking us into singing karaoke. And we're like, okay, that's cool. And you guys were the judges of karaoke. And we flipped through the catalog, we're trying to choose what song to sing, and 26 Cents is one of the songs. And I'm like, are you kidding? We get to sing the Wilkinsons' huge hit, 26 Cents, and they're judging it. So Scott and I murdered the song. But you guys still let us win.
I remember.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I apologize. But
Hey.
what are the chances of singing the karaoke song? You guys made a hit in front of you as the judges. That was just one of the best experiences ever.
Well, your dance moves lacked some like
Yeah.
oomph.
Well,
we
you-
didn't.
We put the passion into it.
White man can't jump
Yeah.
or dance, yeah, or sing in this case. But anyway, that was a great memory. I want to talk about the reality show you guys did for a while on CMT as a family. That must have been interesting with cameras all over your faces, right?
You know what? It was a learning experience for us. I mean, we were trying to build a house and do records and do the show where they were literally in our house for like 7 months. And as much as we love the crew, by that time we were like, get out of here. Like,
Yeah.
get out of here. But, looking back on it now, I mean, not that we wouldn't do that again, but I think we would probably section it off because it was just way too much
Way too
for us
intrusive, eh?
to handle. But
It's like, seriously, I'm just putting on my pants.
yeah, but we have so many people who come up still and they're like, man, we loved your show. Even people who weren't fans of country music.
It's funny. I remember every time
Like
I
the
tuned
show.
in, you guys were building something. I don't know why.
Yeah, it comes from like growing up with a family full of like tradesmen.
Yeah.
We always had to like, get over here and learn how to tack down this floor. Okay,
That's the way it works.
so if you need rentals on your house,
I do.
All
give
right.
us a call, man.
I do.
We'll get
Lay
you
down
covered.
hardwood floor. Be the
Yeah.
champ.
Absolutely. Amanda and Tyler Wilkinson are with us again. The Wilkinsons, you and Dad, the three of you, had the huge hit 26 Cents and many others after that. We're going to sing that song, a bit of it anyway, in the next few moments. And then you decided to kind of do your own thing. You're doing an alternative rock thing, right? You still
Yeah.
kind of doing that?
No, you know what, the guys, we did what almost all rock bands who aren't massively successful do is, we have different plans and dreams and
Creative differences?
it wasn't even creative differences.
Just
It was just like,
babies and,
just
like,
like one guy was,
school.
one of my best friends, Kurt, who played bass in the band, he was married and he's like, I'm going to have some kids. I still want to play, but I don't want to be, involved and have my, my name attached to things and feel that committed. And Greg, the guitar player, is like, I'm going to go back to school. And he went back to school, and Justin, who plays drums and is my best friend, he's still kind of doing stuff, but he still plays drums
He'll play with us, yeah.
for Small Town
Okay.
Pistols.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get to Small Town Pistols in a moment. Amanda, in my view, and I'm not just saying this because you're here on Canada Day, but and I know your brother will agree, one of the best female voices I've ever heard. Right? I mean,
Absolutely.
beyond brilliant. So when you go out and you do your solo thing, which makes complete sense because nobody could sing like you, which was absolutely awesome, and you had some success there. But then brother and sister, just like when they were little, basically singing for supper, so to speak,
Yeah.
get back together and Small Town Pistols is created.
Yeah, it wasn't like a conscious decision where we were like, well, we've been away for a while, so let's get together and do that. I mean, we've done this for so long that it's like, unless it makes like musical sense for us to do it, it's like there's no point because people who know us and have seen us grow up would be able to tell in 2 seconds, like that it's not honest, not coming from an honest place. But I had pressure to do another solo record, and I just was like, dude, like I don't really know, like I want to be able to create these songs because I'm a songwriter and I was raised to songwrite. And I just don't know what I would say as a solo artist. So I had split with my boyfriend of like 7 years. And I was like, you know what? I was banging my head up against the wall. I said, I got to be in Nashville like full time. Just kind of have a little creative shot to the arm. Get down there and just sort of figure things out. So I moved down there like full time. We were always splitting our time, but I was down there. And then Tyler got the boot from his girl. And it was a little traumatic after 2 years. So I was like, dude, he was like distraught, and I was like, come down here and drink some cheap, watered down American beer,
Yeah.
and let's just
Write
let's,
some country
let's
songs
figure it
about hurting.
out.
Yeah.
And not to do a project together, but we had friends who were cutting, and we were like, let's just write and see if we can get some songs on their records. And eventually these songs kind of took form, and there was an aha moment of us singing together where it just sounded different than anything we had done before. Like, it's still very like sibling harmonies and super tight.
But there's nothing like them, right?
Just grown. I mean, all of our feelings and like life experiences, and I'm just turned 30 in January, so like being
Happy
grown
birthday.
people and just kind of laying it out, it was like, this is coming from an amazing spot. So, thank God 604 here, like, really dug what we were doing. The passion at our record label is huge, and they didn't tell us, hey, you need to do this or do this and dictate to us what we needed to sound like. They
They
just
gave us
said,
a lot of
here's
creative
the reins, man, go do what you gotta
space.
do.
You know what? I think you pumped me up to hear the song. let's do the Small Town Pistols song.
Yeah.
Does that sound good?
Colorblind.
Yes, sir.
What's it called?
Colorblind.
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 Yeah, we
Samantha
wrote this
Tyler.
song with Joy Moy, who
Okay.
produces Nickelback, and Dallas Smith, and we went out to Vancouver to write with him and just struck an instant friendship with him. He's just an amazing human being, and it was a bit of a love fest. We had some, far too many beers on a sunny day, and this is where the song came from.
I like that. It didn't come from vacuuming, it came from drinking.
Yes,
Yeah.
man!
All right.
I am not the only one who sees beauty in a setting sun. Oh, 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 oh. You've been knocked down, hurt by some, all caged up with nowhere to run. Oh, 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 oh. Been pushed around like a weather vane, just hanging on through a hurricane. Don't fall apart from too much pain, like a paper bag in the pouring rain. Oh, 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 oh. When all you get is red lights, I can be the one to change your luck. You need a free ride. Here's a little bit of love to lift you up, and I'll be the blue in your skies, just to show you the world's not black and white. Love's not colorblind. Heavy heart is nothing new. Here's a helping hand, I can heal the bruise. Oh, 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 oh. I got a healthy dose of something true. Let it rearrange your point of view. Oh, 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 oh. When all you get is red lights, I can be the one to change your luck. You need a free ride. Here's a little bit of love to lift you up, and I'll be the blue in your skies, just to show you the world's not black and white. Love's not colorblind. Oh, oh, oh. Love's not colorblind. Oh, oh, oh. When all you get is red lights, I can be the one to change your luck. You need a free ride. It's a little bit of love to lift you up, and I'll be the blue in your skies, just to show you the world's not black and white. Oh, the world's not black and white. Love's not colorblind. Oh, oh, oh. Love's not colorblind. Oh, oh, oh. Love's not colorblind. Oh, oh, oh.
Small Town Pistols. It's Amanda and Tyler Wilkinson. That is absolutely fantastic. Available now on iTunes.
That
Yes.
it is.
And you can also check these guys out. You got a website.
We have official Facebook, so
And Twitters.
Twitters, yes.
So you can follow all of our shenanigans on there.
I like it. I
Yes.
like it a lot.
Amanda made me get my own Twitter.
Yeah.
Because it needs a filter, like 24/7. Like we should have like a button. Beep.
I work with a guy who just got a morning show named Sean. It's pretty much the same way. Happy Canada Day. Thank you for joining us. The hour has flown by. You guys have been absolutely fantastic.
Thank you, man.
All
Thank you
the
for
best.
having us.
Two of Canada's best on Canada Day. There you go.
Perfect.
We ran out of time, but it all worked.